just jump right into that ending, because the question on everyone's mind is what in the blue blazing hell happened at the end of that chapter. Who did it? What happened? I've seen a little bit of speculation already. People are saying, it's Sabo! Why would Sabo just randomly walk into Block D and just use Conqueror's Haki on everyone for no reason? It would be cool as hell, but I honestly don't believe that it was him. My guess is that because this whole entire chapter, for the most part, was pushing forward the fact that the toy soldier, while he was growing in strength, also was Rebecca, and Rebecca was trying to stand on her own. He was trying to teach her, you need to stand on your own. I won't be around forever. I'm guessing it was an accident, possibly, and maybe Rebecca accidentally used Conqueror's Haki. If that is the case, it would be a good thing, but then a bad thing. It'd be a good thing because it progressed the character. She has the strength in her to protect herself. But at the same time, it's like, I guess in a sense, in New World, is to be expected that there's going to be multiple people with Conqueror's King Haki, because this is New World, you know, this is where shit gets real. But at the same time, it's like, how many people are going to have this Conqueror's Haki? And again, this is all speculation, so, you know, it's just throwing speculation out there that if it is Rebecca and she did use Conqueror's Haki, it's a good and bad thing. At the same time, I still think that it's a good thing if she does join the crew at some given point. I still would say it's a good thing if she's the one that gets the Mera crew, because, you know, her being an addition to the team and having the Mera fruit, it would be a badass combination. Another female, if she knows Conqueror's Haki, it'd be even better as well. So my guess and the end of what happened was she accidentally used it, and she's about to get back up because probably it was strenuous on her. If not, then it's just one of the other random people. And in this chapter, a lot of the people that was actually in the beginning, they had really badass character designs. I wanted to note that because the chapter, for the most part, it did feel a little bit, in a sense, like, oh man, you know, I want to see Sabo, I want to see other stuff. Why are we looking at this block right now? And, you know, certain aspects like that. So I definitely can feel where, you know, people will be coming from with that, because I was just like, you know, same way. It's like, oh, come on, where's Sabo? Where's all the other great shit that's going on right now? But I think it's important to see this because, first of all, Rebecca and the toy is one of the central things to this arc. They're art characters for the most part. They're like, you know, the central main things, like similar to Vivi and her father in Alabasta. So they're the characters that, you know, you do need to look into them and see what's going on. And at the same time, you also have the whole thing with the gnomes being pretty badass. And it's like, what's up with this arc? Why is the little guys all of a sudden kicking ass? And like Usopp in New World, I was hoping that while he did have the scaredy cat shit, he would brave up, but it seems as though as we keep on progressing through New World, Usopp is definitely the same person for the most part. He'll do what needs to be done, but yeah, he's a bit too petrified in certain aspects, but I don't blame him. I'd be the same way. I mean, at the end of the day, Doflamingo's one scary motherfucker. Getting back to it though, some of the characters in the beginning of the chapter that was in the block, they look pretty badass, and they look better than a lot of the characters that were in the other blocks. Like, I remember like some of the character designs, like the Funk Brothers and them, I was like, they're not so funky, but in this block, you have a lot of ex-criminals, like admirals, and I was just like a little bit confused. Wait, so he was an admiral, but I guess he was an admiral of his own ship or some shit like that. That was a little bit confusing there, but like the characters look pretty badass, and for them to all get knocked the fuck out, if that was Rebecca, then that means that Rebecca has a strength she's completely unsure of. And again, this is all speculation because it could be somebody out there. Could have been that Luffy just busted in with Sabo and just said, fuck that shit, this block is over, this tournament is done. That would actually be pretty fucking awesome. But aside from that, decent progression, very good speculation, and a very good ending of the chapter, I will say that. But for the most part, I definitely felt a bit on the, you know, just grooving through the arc type of feel. So I'm gonna give this one 6.5 out of 10. It was fine for the most part. Like, the ending was the best part of the chapter, and at the same time, I was just once again pushing forward that the toy and Rebecca are indeed central to this arc at the very least, and Rebecca needs to find her own strength. And it would make more sense for it to be Rebecca, because the whole chapter was pushing forward. I taught my daughter, I tried my best to make my daughter stand on her own 2 feet. I'm just a toy, I'm not a man. So it would make a better thing if it was indeed Rebecca and she has her own strength, because I could totally see the toy soldier dying at the very end of this particular arc, and that would also push Rebecca like, my father's dead, I'm gonna go with them, they seem like good people, I want to travel the world, or something like that. Either that, or, well, it also depends on her grandfather, you know, if he comes and he reclaims his throne, King Riku, so that's a whole different thing as well. But overall chapter, again, 6.5 out of 10, fine stuff. Can't wait to see who the fuck did that at the very end, because that was pretty fucking awesome. Let me know what you guys think. First of all, who did it? Was it Rebecca unknowingly and she's getting back up? Do you think Luffy busted in there with Sabo and said, fuck this shit, and used his Conqueror's Haki and just knocked everyone the fuck out? I just can't fucking wait to see, because it's just like, that was a pretty awesome ending. Groovy chapter, Awesome ending. That's all I have for this one. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Thumbs up for Conqueror's Haki if that was indeed it, because this is knocking motherfuckers out left and right. This is New World. It ain't a fucking game. You need shit like that to survive. ForneverWorld, and as always, people, have an awesome day.